bewerten die Verbrennung der Amerikaner.
What is up, my beautiful mates of YouTube? It's Future Matt here. I was originally going to add in the beginning of this video that I was going to record a female version of this under $15 list as well, and I failed to mention it. So this is just me mentioning it right now that I will be doing a women's perfume version of this list. Not tomorrow because that'll be the Q&A, but the day after that. So if you're holding out hopes for a women's fragrance version of this, just hold on because I will be doing that as well. What is up, my fine mates of YouTube? My name is Aussie Marcel, and in today's video it's going to be the hard mode edition of the best 3 men's fragrances you can pick up here in Australia for under $15. But before I talk about those, I'm going to be mentioning my fragrance of the day. This is just a friendly reminder that if you've got a question for my Q&A video that I'm going to be filming tomorrow, to leave it in the community post that I made yesterday. It's the black and white photo of the Black Afghano bottle. Leave your question there or below this video. I'm going to be collecting every single question that I get that's safe for work, obviously. Anything that won't get me demonetized and absolutely reamed by YouTube, I'm going to be answering them all to the best of my abilities. So yeah, if you've got a question, leave it on the community post or below this video. And now on to my fragrance of the day, and that is Leather Skies by All Saints. It's pretty well known that leather scents aren't the best when it comes to compliments. However, Leather Skies has this really vibrant freshness to it that is unlike almost any other leather scent that I've ever smelled in my life. It's very unisex and it's not as animalic or dense as a lot of other leather scents out there, but it still performs incredibly. It is on the pricey side though, it's 120 bucks, but if you're after a leather scent that's almost guaranteed to get you compliments, Leather Skies is gonna be for you. I love this one, it smells incredible. I love the packaging, love the presentation, and if I wore leather, I would be wearing leather goods by All Saints. All of their leather jackets look incredible. I don't know if they make any vegan options. I should probably look into it actually. So yeah, here's the bottle. Again, really minimalistic presentation here, and the fragrance itself, just divine. Now onto the hard mode edition of best scents you can get here in Australia for under 15 bucks. Now keep in mind, this is just my interpretation of it and your list is going to be different, and there's so many fragrances you can pick up nowadays. There's like, it's almost limitless really. And starting things off, I'm going to be talking about the perfume oils you can get on eBay for $10 Australian by a brand called Kamini. God, musks. I've got all of their musk ones, white musk. This one's sandalwood and musk. And this is just the classic musk one. This is the one I wear the most. Alright, I'll be starting with the positives about these perfume oils. The first positive is that they are very cheap. $10 Australian per perfume oil. And I've worn this about 20 times and look at this. It is still like basically full. Another positive is the performance. These things last all day. Without question, these are all day scents. On to the biggest negative. The projection is very limited. I mean, you've really got to get in close. These are very intimate scents. But if you don't want to stink out a room, if you're somebody that really would rather be discovered than make yourself announced, then these perfume oils are definitely something you should consider. So in addition to how portable these are, the last point I want to make is that there are simply so many different types of perfume oils on the market. There are a lot of Middle Eastern brands that are doing clone oils of more popular fragrances like Aventus and Sauvage, and you can get them for well under $15. These musk oils I absolutely love, and they're only $10 here in Australia, so these are my first recommendations. And the next fragrance that I'm going to be recommending is Nautica Classic. You can pick this one up for under $15 at Chemist Warehouse, and I've even seen bottles on eBay go for as low as $10. What I love about Nautica Classic is that it smells like just stepping straight out of a shower. It's a very simple smell. It's got this white linen quality to it. So imagine fresh washed sheets. There's no one on earth that dislikes the way this smells. It's fresh, it's clean, there's a touch of white floral to it. There's maybe a hint of salt as well. Performance is average at about 5 hours, but when you're paying under $15, that's okay. It's perfectly acceptable. And just the way this one smells, I mean, it's almost unbeatable. I could put it on right now if I wasn't already wearing Leather Skies. I will spray it again though. This is very Moorish. There's just something about fresh and clean. The appeal of fresh and clean is there's no pretension involved. You just smell fantastic, you smell fresh, you smell clean, you smell like you have really good hygiene. Ask anyone on the street what their favorite smell is, and I can guarantee you a lot of people will be saying that their favorite smell is clean linen. It's just such an appealing fragrance. So that's why this is my second choice on the list. There are fragrances on the market that are double, triple, quadruple the price of Nautica Classic that smell nowhere near as good as it. So definitely consider this if you're on a limited budget and you want to smell fantastic. And lastly, I'm gonna go with another Nautica scent, Voyage Sport. Voyage is too obvious a choice. I like Voyage Sport because it's got this fresh spice quality from vetiver. It's just really appealing. You've got that bright citrus in the opening that's pretty similar to Voyage, but it's slightly less marine than Voyage. And yeah, that fresh spice from the vetiver, it's just really Moorish. You just want to keep smelling it. Yeah, there's like a light woodiness, there's like a touch of fruity sweetness, but it's like not as fruity and sweet as Nautica Blue. And I picked this up for like $5 from Kmart here in Australia. Not every Kmart stocks fragrances. The one that I used to shop at did sell fragrances. They had one of the Hummer fragrances for $5. They had this Nautica Voyage Sport for $5, and they had a couple of other cheapies for $5 as well. When it comes to just really cheap men's fragrances, the Nautica brand is very hard to beat. I think they offer more mass appealing scents than the Nike brand does, but Nike is a very obvious choice for these under $15 lists, so that's why I went with the hard mode option today. No Nike, no Craftsman, none of that jazz. Nautica Voyage Sport, a very solid option for the price and very easy to find here in Australia as well. Again, Nautica doesn't make fragrances that perform fantastic, but when you're paying under $15 for a scent, it's more about smelling great. And yeah, if you've ever worn any of these before, let me know in the comments below. I can't wait to hear what you guys have to say. And until my next video, my name is Aussie Marcel, and I'll catch you guys around.